Welcome back. You're watching Horse Talk Live on Rural TV. I'm Lizzie Iverson, and we are talking to Dale Rudin, who is a female horse trainer, clinician, and instructor in Middle Tennessee. She is explaining what she's learned over the years about all horses, not just one specific breed, not just one specific discipline. She herself has participated in a lot of different events in the competition arena and on a lot of different horses' backs. And you found out that they're all the same when it really comes down to it.
It's true. They're all the same, and really they want the same things that we want, which is, I think, something that a lot of people miss. They want to feel comfortable. They want to be relaxed. They want to, be challenged. That's something that I've noticed throughout the years as a horse gets into the program and they start to feel that they can express themselves and use their body in a comfortable way, that they start to participate more. They put more effort into it and they enjoy it more. And again, like us, they want to work for a good boss. They don't want to have to go to a job where they're being yelled at all the time and given tasks to do that they don't understand, and the chair that they have to sit in all day has little nails in it, that's uncomfortable. They want to work for the boss who is explaining things, who's calm, not the yeller. That type of thing. It's the same,
And it's so basic, and I think that you're right that sometimes we just forget about that. But I love that analogy. I think it's so true. Your horse is not going to want to go to work today or every day if they're not getting anything out of it,
right.
And they're not being rewarded, and it's not making sense to them. So it's always nice to take a step back and think about what it is we're trying to achieve, and make sure that one of the words that you use is mindful, to be mindful when it comes to working with your horse. And I just don't think we can emphasize that enough, is really thinking about what you're doing.
Yes, we miss a lot, I think, and it's detrimental to us and to the horse and our relationship with them.
So one of your goals, you had mentioned to me earlier, is just helping people with their horses and making sure that they have a good relationship. And so you're doing that by just working with outside students and people that are willing to learn and want to better themselves and their horses. And we have one of those such people on the line. We have Michelle, who's one of your students. Are you there, Michelle?
I am.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being a part of our show today.
Well, thank you.
So tell us a little bit about how you know Dale and how your relationship started with her.
Well, it started off that I had a horse that had been hand-raised, and he had been very sick when he was little, and I got really attached to him, and I wanted to train him myself, but I didn't really know how. And so I started working with him, and of course, I let a lot of time go by before I really worked with him. And one day he tried to bite me. And I decided that maybe I wasn't really a horse trainer and that I needed a little help with that. So I started checking around, and the lady at the co-op told me about Dale. And so I decided that I would have her come out and work with my horse Storm and see how he reacted to her. Well, I'd had another trainer come out and work with him, and he just totally freaked out. And she said that he needed to be borderline abused, and I would probably never be able to ride him because I'd ruined him by petting him too much and all this junk. So I thought, well, I'll call Dale and see if she can come out and see how she does with him. And she came out, and he started his misbehaving where he wouldn't lunge, and he wanted to climb up the side of the round pen, and he was just totally confused. He didn't know what he was supposed to be doing. And so she would just calmly wait for him to, finish his meltdown and patiently go take him back to work, and he just settled right down with her, and I thought, this is the woman I need for my horse.
That's
because
a good feeling.
she totally understands him, and she's not getting mad, she's not getting impatient. And so they came to get him, and it took 2 people and 2 doses of tranquilizers to get him on the trailer. He would not even come out of the barn. And so they took him to be trained, and she started the very beginning with him by teaching him to lead and teaching him to trust her and to be more relaxed. And then she would have me come up there, and she would show me how to work with him.
Perfect. That's
And
always
show
important.
me what a relaxed horse looked like, which I didn't really understand before. And so she kind of got me, like, totally rebonded with him, because at the point he tried to bite me, I became sort of afraid of him. And I was like, okay.
It's understandable.
So, so then on top of that, you know, as she started working with him and got him prepared to actually start riding him, then she would work with me, giving me lessons to where, you know, this is what you need to